Listen, I ain't got time for this.
Don't speak to me like that.
Come and speak to me, yeah? Right, okay, right. You've been causing some issues.
No, he ain't.
He hasn't.
I'm talking to him.
No, he ain't.
Okay, I'm not talking to you.
Calm yourself
Go
down.
away.
Calm your attitude down. Speak to the public with respect.
Listen, go away.
I'm telling you to calm down.
Go away.
Yeah, I'm DP audit. Respect.
Thank you.
I'm carrying on all I want. Speak to the public with respect and integrity like you're meant
Another
to.
unit, please.
Why is there no police here?
Go and speak to the inspector.
You call through now and tell him to send police.
You don't tell me what to do, pal.
Oh, shut your attitude up as well,
Right,
you.
go
Wind
away.
your neck in.
Wind
Wind
my
your
neck
neck in, yes.
Wind my neck in.
Yeah,
Step
you're
away
the
from me,
police
please.
officer.
Step away from me.
See that? That's a claim and a half. You're getting a claim against you. You little you're losing your job, you little.
Yeah, you think so?
See that, guys?
That's assault.
Witnesses, yeah?
I do nothing wrong.
You assaulted me.
Right.
On camera.
Otherwise I'll spray you.
Whoa.
Yo, he's off his head. He can't be a copper.
Whoa.
That's look at that. Look at that. Wind your neck and look how bad he is.
When the auditor calmly challenged the officer's rude and aggressive behavior, simply asking him to calm down and show some restraint, the officer didn't respond like a professional. Instead, he reacted with force, shoving the auditor to the ground over words alone. That kind of response is not only excessive, it's completely unjustifiable. What's most troubling is the mindset behind the action. This wasn't a split-second reaction to a threat. It was a deliberate act seemingly meant to assert control through intimidation. And why? Because someone dared to question his attitude. That's not law enforcement. That's a misuse of power. Officers are trained to handle scrutiny with composure, not to lash out when held accountable. The fact that this unfolded in front of numerous witnesses only makes it worse. Rather than setting an example, the officer revealed exactly what happens when authority is unchecked and accountability is ignored.
Nah, I'm in public. Shut your mouth and your attitude up. You're a public of the servant, a servant of the public. There's no, you're breaching the peace.
You ain't spraying him.
Okay.
You ain't spraying him. And I'm doing nothing wrong.
No, you're not. You speak to him like that's what you're doing. You don't get to speak to public like that. You don't get to speak to people like you're speaking to him. That's not how your role works. You're a police officer of the law, serving the crowd and serving the people. Respect and integrity. Remember your oath and your college of peace in training. You're absolute disgrace. The way you push me over now, you're getting a claim against you. You're getting sued. You should lose your job for that as well.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, we will see, won't we? And you're going to be all over the internet. Do you know how many people are going to see you? You're live now.
Good for you.
Welcome to YouTube, you how about that?
Okay, swear at me once more, I'll lock you up.
Higher threshold. Is there any complainants? Is there any complainants from a swearing? Any complainants? Your officers need to arrest you.
Okay.
You assaulted me.
Right.
You need to arrest your fellow officer. Section 26, he just pushed me on the ground, threatened me with powerful for telling him to rax himself. Now, arrest your officer now.
The auditor calls for the officer to be arrested under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice and Courts Act 2015, which makes it a criminal offense for police officers to abuse their powers or engage in misconduct while performing their duties. In this case, the auditor wasn't involved in a volatile situation or posing a threat. He was simply holding the officer accountable for unprofessional behavior when he was suddenly assaulted. This incident closely echoes the case of former South Wales police officer Richard Healing, who was convicted under the same statute for abusing his authority to exploit vulnerable individuals. Just like in Healing's case, the actions seen here were not about enforcing the law. They were about misusing power to assert control. Healing's conviction serves as a powerful reminder that such conduct is not only unacceptable, but criminal, and it reinforces the legal precedent for holding officers accountable when they step outside the bounds of their duty.
Lying on YouTube, you're going on YouTube, you don't do your jobs correctly, you're going to look like idiots. Nah, he's assaulted, he's assaulted me, mate.
We need to work out what's gone on.
He's pushed me, he's foot to me like that because he was speaking to him like club and I told him to speak to members of the public respect like you're meant to and professionally, and that is the worst example. He needs to be fired, he's getting sued or we're putting a claim against him. That was outrageous. Arrest him. Arrest him. Do your job. The College of Policing tells you to arrest him.
You need to relax, you need to calm down.
You need to arrest him.
You hear, you need to talk to me, tell me what's going on. So obviously dealing with
He
the
was talking to him, and the
situation.
way he was speaking to him was disgusting. The way you do not speak to members of the public like that. The way he was disgusting. Everything about him was disgusting. He's going to get, do you know how many views he's going to do online now?
Well, listen.
He'll go viral with the way that was. That was one of the worst situations I've ever seen. I've done this for a year now. You need to arrest him.
Okay, well, we're not going to arrest him. But
You're not going to arrest your colleague when he's just broke the law
No,
and assaulted a member of the public.
But you're entitled to make.
What does your college of policing treat you at the beginning?
Listen, the more you
When you're
shout-
call your officers. No, you listen to me.
Well,
He has assaulted me and broke the law.
I'll listen to you. You're entitled to make a complaint online.
You're getting sued, mate.
Okay.
Look at him, look at him.
Rather than acknowledging any wrongdoing or addressing the auditor's legal challenge, the officer chose to play the victim, acting as though his personal comfort outweighed the public's right to hold him accountable. But officers are trained to stay composed in tense situations. Feeling uncomfortable is not a legal justification for using force, especially when wearing a badge and sworn to uphold the law. This mindset, where discomfort is treated as a license to act aggressively, is deeply concerning. It's not about protecting safety. It's about asserting control. And when that control was questioned, the officer didn't de-escalate, didn't clarify his actions, and didn't walk away. He chose to push someone to ground, then attempted to justify it with an unsupported, baseless claim. That's not professional policing. That's misconduct, plain and simple.
Okay.
Right, identify yourself.
7459.
Name, station.
Okay, don't need to give money.
Yes, you do.
No.
3 forms. You've used your powers against
Okay.
me. 3 forms of identification.
Don't point at me.
I'll point all I
Don't
want.
point at
No.
me. Yeah.
3 forms of identification. You're going to push me again, are you?
If you can put it in my space, yes.
Oh, you're in my space now. What would happen if I
Oh, what
pushed
I'm
you?
doing? Well, you can try.
Ah, see what I mean?
Yeah.
See this, people?
Yeah.
You're welcome to
Have a-
YouTube.
Have a good day.
What's name and fucking station
Have a
as
good
well?
day, sir.
Name and station. I don't know. On his name and station, he's got to give 3 forms of identification.
According to College of Policing guidelines, officers are required to identify themselves when asked, providing their name, rank, and station, especially in incidents involving use of force. This isn't a courtesy. It's a safeguard meant to protect the public from abuse and ensure accountability. In this case, the officer had just used force against a member of the public and then refused to identify himself. That's not only unprofessional, it's deeply troubling. It undermines public trust, errors transparency, and weakens the very foundation of democratic policing. For someone to seek justice, they must first know who wronged them. Without that basic information, misconduct remains unchecked and unchallenged. The officer's refusal to identify himself after such a serious incident isn't just arrogant. It appears deliberate, and that too is indefensible.
Day, you ain't gonna have a good day when it follows through on you. Welcome to YouTube as well.
Thank you.
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at the state of him.
Really?
Yeah, the state here.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Have a good day.
Absolute.
Cheers. Swear at me again, I'll lock you up.
Because you can't use a higher threshold. You can't lock me up for that.
Really?
Yeah, section 5.
Really? You think so? That's it, you can walk him back.
See, he was going to arrest me, guys. Will, sort him out, man. He's horrible, mate.
Right, how's it going?
Him, he pushed me over there. His attitude stinks. He's threatening to arrest me, power spray me.
Right.
The opposite of you. He needs to be sacked. He needs to be arrested. He should be arrested by fellow officers under your College of Policing to protect members of the public. He should be arrested for that.
Let's be clear. The auditor had just been assaulted. He was visibly shaken, injured, and understandably upset, expressing that distress through strong language in such a moment isn't harassment or disorder. It's a natural human reaction to being physically harmed by someone in a position of authority. For the officer to respond with, "Swear at me again and I'll lock you up," isn't just unprofessional. It's an abuse of power. Police officers are held to a higher standard for a reason. Their training is designed to prepare them to remain composed, de-escalate tense situations, and respond with restraint, not retaliation. This isn't just about a single poor decision. It's about an officer displaying no remorse, no reflection, and no understanding of what it means to serve the public. Threatening to arrest someone in response to their emotional reaction only compounds the original misconduct and further damages public trust.
Well, as you know,
You should have arrested him. Wait till you see the footage.
we can't arrest anyone, as you know. As a piece
You
of-
can't know. They should have arrested him.
So what you can do, you want to make a complaint?
Well, I've never
There is a
experienced
process.
anything like him.
Well, I haven't seen
Ever,
it. I
mate.
hear what you said.
Ever. You know I'm sound with you when you say sound.
So you know what
I've never experienced
Let me
that.
say one thing.
He is a dangerous police officer. He should not be in the
one thing
police.
to
You should not be in the police. You are a dangerous police officer. You are a dangerous police officer. You should not be in a front-facing role. You should not be going out the public. You are disgusting. You are a shame.
Stand back.
Shameful. Shameful. You should not be a front-facing officer to the public. You are a danger to the public, my friend. You're the reason people like me exist, because of people like you.
You know that as well as me, this place is covered in cameras. Okay? So, ergo, if you have a complaint, and you're an auditor, you probably film.
I've got it on film, yeah, I will.
Mr. What can I call you?
Just call me DP.
DP.
Or Paul, call me Paul, call me Paul.
So, if you want to make a complaint, which is really alright, whatever happened will be covered in cameras, won't it?
Yeah, he cannot be in a role as a police officer, I'm sorry.
What I would suggest...
I'm not having a go at you, that was outrageous.
What I would suggest is, after an incident like that, our adrenaline is high, which can lead to action...
Nah, when you see the footage, there's no excuse for his behaviour then. Initially.
Whatever's happened is happened.